Hello my friends, I am here today actually starting the video a little bit different with the bonus cards at the beginning. I know this is a little different, but I did not print the packaging out for the Flower Market stencils that we're playing with today. So I thought I would show you what the stencils look like in the samples up front. And then we will stencil up one as an example. So these are the two different stencils that you can get from the Flower Market Collection. These are both by Spellbinders, and I have done them here in multiple dye-based inks. I have used both Simon Says and Altenew inks here, a mixture of the both. And this one here is really pretty. I used a really soft pale ink. I'm looking on my desk to see if I have it. I do. I used Bubblegum by Simon Says, and then for the greens I used Sprout and Field here, which we're going to use in the example. They're both Simon Says also. And then for the vine, I used, it was not Rocky Shore, it is Sunset Dreams, which is a very nice, soft brown color. I wanted this to be super soft. And then I used a solar paste of Simon Hurley's Cross My Heart solar paste. There, you could see it in the flowers for the last stencil. And then I added some of Suzanne Hughes flowers here from her Garden Wreath add-on collection. I thought these flowers were perfect match for this flower here. You could even build them up on top of the flowers if you wanted to, but I just thought this little bouquet of flowers here on the corner just stepped this card up just a little bit. So that is the first set of stencils. It will be linked in the description below. So just click down below and you will find the linked item. And those are affiliate links, by the way, if you're not aware. And when you click on them, it doesn't cost you anything at all, but it does give me a slight commission. I appreciate it when you shop through those links. This is the second one, and the one that we're going to actually stencil today. It is gorgeous. I just love all of these vines. It is really fun. And I used the Arched die set by Spellbinders. I believe it's Arched. I should be a little more prepared and have it here for you, but I will have it below. But I used it to cut out the top. But we're going to do this one today full so that you can see the whole thing. And then I used Simon's Gold. I don't know if you can see that, but Simon's Gold in here to do the details, just to be a little different. For the colors, the blue is Iceberg by Altenew. The yellow is Buttercream by Altenew. The brown is Rocky Shores. Here we go. I'm going to use that one in this one. And the greens are the same too. Sprout and Field by Simon Says Stamps. And all your dye-based inks worked really nicely together. So you never have to worry about mixing and matching your inks. Just choose colors that you like and enjoy. So here is that sample. So now let's play. We're going to go ahead and on Spellbinders stencils, they have here in the corners registration marks. So if you cut your paper to A2 size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, you can line those corners up with the corner of your paper. And I'm using a Waffle Flower Grip Mat here. And then if you press here, you can seal that in on the grip mat, and it will hold your stencil in place. Now, there's not a whole lot of room here to get that grip going, but that paper is not moving. So what I like to do is to give it just a little bit of security, just to put one piece of tape up there, just in case that doesn't grip. But usually, a lot of times the stencils are bigger, but I don't think it's going anywhere. But still, I do that for security purposes. And this piece of tape, this is the new tape I'm using, and I'm loving it. This is Altenews satin masking tape. And look at the size of the roll. I thought I was getting this little tiny roll, and I was wondering why the price point was so much higher. And it was actually on sale, so I only paid like $6 for it. But I thought I was getting this much, washi tape. You know, look at this roll. I was like, wow. Just like here, double-sided adhesive. I had no idea their rolls were so huge. Now, this can last me over a year. And guys, I make at least 3 videos a week. So, I am so impressed, and I will continue to buy adhesive from them. But not even that. This stuff you can use over and over again, and it does not rip your paper at all. You don't have to worry. So I will be using that and investing in that from here on out. So I did not realize that until I played with it. But that was just a little side note, sorry. But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use Rocky Shore for these. And now my little ink cubes here need re-inking, and I haven't spent time to re-ink them yet. So I'm going to give this a little bit of a twist here. So, and then I'm going to go on in there and just ink away. And as you see, stenciling is a breeze with the grip mat. So if you have not gotten a grip mat yet, I would totally consider it. I took a long time to get one, and then when I got it, I didn't even use it. I was like, what is wrong with me? I actually heard my friend Justine thinking about getting one the other day on her video, and I thought, Justine, I already have one of those, and I haven't even used it yet. I was like, girl, what is my problem? So I decided to get it out and start playing with it. I knew I had a couple videos coming up with stencils, and I thought, I'm getting this out, and I'm going to play. And here we are. We're playing. So, and it is making my life so much easier. Nothing moves. Oh my goodness. And if you have a glass mat underneath, it holds everything too. I mean, I could be using my magnets, but this even holds it better. I mean, I can just sit here and do this. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And it fits in your Misty too. If you get the one, I believe this is 8.5 by 5.5. Yeah, 8.5 by 5.5. This one is the one I believe fits in your Misty. So if you never want to use a magnet again, just put this in there. Okay, so let's see how that is. Look at there. Okay, we'll set that one aside. Then we'll go with number 2. Now line up these corners. Look at there. You do want to make sure it's sealed. Go ahead and put that same piece of tape up there. I'm telling you, that masking tape can be used over and over and over again. Okay. So now we will get our sprout from Simon Says Stamp. Let's put the cover on that one so I don't get my fingers in it. And we will just blend. I think these are my favorite from Altenews. I haven't used the real big ones much yet, but I've used this size and this one, and so far this one's my favorite. And this one comes in the kits. If you get the kit of the month at Altenews, you actually get one of these free every month. Now remember, with dye inks, your ink is going to dry back just a little bit. So it won't be as dark as it looks right now. I'm leaving a little bit of white there at the tips on some of them. Just a little highlight. Yeah. It's coming along. Moving right along. Alrighty. Alright, then I'll move to field. And I'm going to just darken up a little bit. Not a whole lot. Just a little. Actually, I'm just going to brush. Just brush. This is quite a bit darker because I skipped a color in the middle. So I would have a gradient. So a little goes a long way. And you can actually take it right off your stencil right there. See, a little goes a long way. That's okay, it'll blend out. Got a little bit dark right there. Because when you're doing these, this probably should be using a little brush. But when you're doing these, the tip of that one is in the way. So I should be using my little one. But that's okay. I'm going for more speed than accuracy here. If I was doing it on my own without the video on, I probably would go a little slower. Might use my fine brushes, but it'll be okay. Oh yeah, I like this feather look. Look at that. Okay, so maybe this sentiment will go right there on our card. That'll fix it. Let's pull this one off. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Don't y'all think it's gorgeous? This is so simple, guys. Simple, simple, simple. Okay, so let's switch to number 3. And this will be our buds. Now, I thought we might be a little adventurous here. I've not tried to do this, but I thought, since I love my masking so much, or my new masking tape, that we might actually try to use it for a little masking. So, how about we try 2 colors for our flowers? Now, these are cone flowers, and I asked Miss Alexa, she's probably going to talk here, but I asked her what color cone flowers came in, and she told me they came in all different colors. So I'm going to just go with it, and we will, let's see, these 2 are on the same branch, so those 2 will be the same color, and that one is too. So these 3 will be the same color. Actually those 3 are, and these 2 are. So, okay, that actually makes it easier. So let's do this. let's do this. Let's just mask those two, and we'll do half one and half the other. Let me look at this one here real quick. Yeah, I think that's right, because those, I know I'm being realistic, but I mean, I could make this one purple, this one blue, this one purple, this one blue, this one purple, this one blue. But if you look at the branches, these all, well, actually, this one and this one connect. This one and this one connect. So these two could be one color, these two one color, and these two one color. So I could do this one color, and this one color, and then this one color. Do we want to do that? That would be interesting. Let's see, I've got purple and I've got a teal. What would we want as the other color? Let's see, I have cheeky, or I have, ooh, what about that? Would we want to do those three colors together? Or that? Okay, let's go with this one. I was not expecting to do three colors, guys. Okay, I wasn't. So let's do these two first. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is cray cray. Okay, so I need a teal brush. Let me grab a brush. Gosh, what I do, you guys. You guys get me in so much trouble. Okay, so let's just, I'll stamp off up here. Let's just go for it. We're going to do these two teal. I can't believe we're doing this. But that's the fun in playing, right? That is the fun of playing. Playing in the craft room. Let's craft life together, babes. Crafting life together. Okay, you guys got to let me know. Do you kind of like this just going with the flow and just playing? Because I'm thinking of doing this a little more often. Okay. I'm going to do this one. You know, just turning the camera on and just start playing and see what happens. When I'm actually making, rather than thinking it all out and stressing over it. Okay, so that's that one. That one is Seafoam. All right, now I am going to take a paper towel. And I'm just going to make sure there's no color on my stencil here, since we're changing colors. Let's just sit that right there. This piece up here is still going strong, guys. Just make sure there's no extra turquoise. Yep, and there was. See, there was some turquoise on there. Okay, so let's remember here, this one and this one are the same. So we need to stencil or mask off this one. And this one. Okay, so this one, see, I'm gonna make the heads yellow, so that's why I don't pick yellow, or I would have picked yellow because I like yellow and purple and blue all together, but the heads are gonna be yellow, so I don't want to do that. That if any of you are out there screaming yellow, yellow, that's my reasoning, because I know yellow goes with these colors really well, but those two colors were the only ones on my desk. So stop screaming if you're screaming at me. Okay, purple. I know, I'm thinking ahead, I'm like, oh, they're screaming at me. So if it looks funny, that's why. I love y'all. You know that, right? Hey, I'm having fun. I hope y'all are having fun. Alrighty. I really like that. Another thing about these blender brushes I want to point out. And I have not had a chance to actually play with Spellbinders blender brushes yet, so I can't compare them. But compared to my cheap blender brushes from Amazon. These blender brushes allow you to build up color. You can go super soft and then build as you go. I don't know if it's the flatness that allows you to do that, but you can just dust color. So that's another positive about these style of brushes. Okay, so that looks really good. So I'm going to pull these off. All right, and then these other two, let me get my paper towel again. Find a clean spot and just make sure we get any, especially, I should have done this before. Just pull it towards me so it doesn't get in that flower. Okay. Cover the purple. And then bring in the bubble gum. I found a pink one. That's what I mean is you can just super go light. See that? If you wanted a super light application, you could go light, or you can get really low brush up and you could bring in darker. See that? It's really, really cool. So with one color, you could actually get your ombre right there, which I think is really cool. Now with this, I haven't shaded any of the others, so I'm going to go ahead and fill it in, but I just wanted to show you with these brushes how you can get detail with just one ink. Here we go. All right, looks good, looks good. Love how even coverage it is too. Looks really nice. Okay. So, oh, we got this one down here. Okay. Forgot it. See, just a little more pressure, you get more ink coverage. There you go. Okay, let's lift and reveal. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Looking good, girls. Looking good. And then we have the cones. And get that on here. I am so loving this. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of tape here on the top. Okay, and we're going to use Sunray. Do I have a brush for Sunray? I think I'm just going to use a yellow brush since it's sitting here on my desk. It's not nearly as smooth when you use these brushes. I mean, you can still get the job done. I've been using them for years and years, but it's not nearly as smooth. And it does take a little more work to get it even coverage, but you can get the job done. But like that one's too dark compared to this one. Okay. I probably should have grabbed my other brushes, but that's okay. I can do this. I want them all to look the same, so I know nature's not the same. They can all look different, but the rest of it has turned out so perfect. And I know it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm just so happy with it. But we're going to make this work. There we go. Let's see. I'm really enjoying these stencils. I hope Spellbinders makes more of them. Now, they, if you're not already aware, there's now a Stencil of the Month Club. So if you're enjoying stencils as I am, or if you find that this looks like something you might want to try, the Stencil of the Month Club is now a monthly subscription that you can get. No questions asked. You can always cancel at any time. And I do have a link to subscriptions that I like down below also. And you can check that out. It's definitely something fun to look forward to every month, and I will be bringing you videos of that starting in January. Look at that, guys. Look how pretty. Now, there is another layer that we can add, but I don't know what color I would want it, and this is so pretty. I don't know if I want to add it. This is the layer here, the dots and the lines. But I am loving how pretty and like soft that is. I don't know if I want to add it. I think I want to just leave it as is. I'm just really, really liking this. I think I want to just leave that as is and add a simple sentiment, frame it up, and leave it just springy and soft. I love the 3-color flowers. I think that worked out perfect. What do you guys think? Do you like it as much as I do? Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go for now. Take a peek here in just a second and you'll see the finished card. Have a wonderful day, my friends. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love to have you as a new subscriber. Check out the rest of my content, and I will see you soon. Bye, friends.